but I would just like to welcome the High Commissioner, the British High Commissioner, Mr. Boyd McCleary, who is making his one of his numerous trips to Penang, and he is a fan of Penang, and he loves all our heritage buildings. Of course, he has extremely taken in by the work we have done for Suffolk House, and of course we hope that that will be replicated in all our other projects. Over to you.
Thank you. Well, it's a great pleasure to be here. It's a great pleasure. Sorry, it's a great pleasure to be here in Penang. As the Chief Minister said, this is not my first, and it won't be my last visit to Penang. I'm a regular visitor here. In fact, I was in Penang last week with the British Council, and we have very close attachment to Penang, both the British government in general and I personally. We've had an honorary consul in Penang for many years, and we also have a British Council office here in Penang. And that British Council office is predominantly responsible for English language teaching, but also for developing educational links between the UK and Penang. The Council at the moment are in offices in Key, but are hoping to expand their presence here in Penang to work in the field of English language teaching, which of course is critically important for Malaysia and for Penang, and also to develop further links with local schools and universities. Last week I met the Vice-Chancellor at the University of Science Malaysia, and I also visited local schools where there are programs to link classrooms here with classrooms in the UK and classrooms across East Asia. This is a program called Connecting Classrooms, which is sponsored by the British Council, and we had a presence both from the federal government, the Federal Minister of Education, and the head of the State Education Department here in Penang in a very interesting venture. We actually had a web conference between a school in Penang, a school in Bromley, just outside London, and a school in Ho Chi Minh City. So education, as the Chief Minister said, is a very important area for collaboration. USM already has many links with UK universities, some of which have been sponsored by the British government, and we were talking to the Vice-Chancellor about ways in which we can develop further links with the UK. The second area, the British Council are looking to set up a facility which will probably be at USM. They're in discussion with the Vice-Chancellor there, and the intention is that we should have an English language operation at USM. The second area that the Chief Minister mentioned was the heritage area. We've been talking to the Penang State Government for some time, and also to Kazana, who have a role here in developing heritage policy. And we brought to Penang last week an expert from the UK who's been responsible in Britain for urban regeneration. His particular area is in the field of cultural sites, using heritage venues as a platform for dance, for theatre, for art, for music. And he shared UK experience in this field, and we would hope to continue to work with the government here as they develop their concept of regenerating Georgetown. As for tourism, we saw a significant increase in British tourists over the last 2 years to Malaysia. In 2008 there was a 34% increase in tourism. In 2009 a further 17% increase in British tourists to Malaysia, despite the economic crisis, and I would guess that this year there will be a further significant rise. At the moment we have 450,000 tourists a year coming to Britain. That figure is almost bound to rise above 500,000 this year, which makes the UK the most important source of tourists for Malaysia, and many of those tourists of course come to Penang. The Chief Minister has encouraged me to talk to the head of the tourism office here, and I'm very happy to do that. And finally, business. We have a number of British companies which are here already, two in the biotech sector, in the Penang Science Park, and one other manufacturing company across in Butterworth. And we're hoping to bring more UK companies into Malaysia, and I'm sure some of those will come to Penang. What I've proposed, and the Chief Minister has very readily agreed to, is that we should bring a delegation up from KL, organised by the High Commission in conjunction with the British Malaysian Chamber of Commerce.